channel. I apologize if you hear some barking. There is a doggy who is deciding to bark, 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 and I've waited as long as I can. So, I hope you don't mind, and I hope it stops. So, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing very well. And if you're not, I hope that this video turns out to help you quite a bit. I am sitting in a chair, so I'm going to be sitting back a little bit. And I have this like cozy pullover Sherpa thing that I'm going to just have in my lap. And I also have some coffee that I might be sipping throughout this video. It's a very pretty mug. Oh. It's actually like gingerbread creamer, and I don't love it. But yes, I don't know what this video is going to be titled, but I do know that I wanted to spend some time with you and talk about this time of year, and if you're dealing with some type of anxiety or depression or grief, even like seasonal depression as it gets colder, and what they call the winter blues. I guess kind of everything in that realm. I just wanted to chat about it. I know the holidays are coming up, and the holidays this time of year can be very difficult for a lot of people. And yeah, I found it, I felt it in my heart, I felt it on my mind a lot this past week. Just wanted to chit chat with you guys. So I also have some triggers that I will be fidgeting with to relax you, keep you entertained. I don't really have a structure going into talking about this. I'm just gonna kind of say what comes to my mind and go from there. This is the type of a video that's hard for me to do because I just want to say everything, but I feel like when I watch it back I say nothing at the same time, so I'm going to do my best to ramble but get to the point. So, okay. This is the time of year that I tend to create a lot of holiday themed videos and role plays. Don't pay attention to this. So yes, I love making holiday content. I love making winter content. So it's something that brings me joy, and this time of year, especially growing up, always brought me so much joy and happiness. I love Christmas. I love the stores leading up to Christmas and Thanksgiving. I loved Halloween. It's always a big one. And then after that, in January, is my birthday. So I have always felt a lot of love around this time of year. But that being said, growing up as well, and over the past few years, I've felt lots of turmoil and tension and grief and loss and sadness and pain. And most of the time they coexist. I feel love and peace and happiness and care and kindness. And then I feel the opposite of all of those things as well. So I just wanted to put that personal touch out there and say that I know a lot of you, or maybe someone you know, might be going through a hard time around the holidays, or just in winter, or maybe there's something coming up, an anniversary, something that brought a lot of pain, sadness, or maybe something you can't control, like depression or anxiety. There's a lot. And I think I don't want to talk too much about ways to fix that, because there's no right way to fix something. Or maybe you can't, or maybe you don't want to, or whatever the case is. I don't want to talk too much about how to be happy or how to not feel the way that you're feeling. But I do want to say, I think the most important thing around this time is to just lift each other up and let people know and let you know that I hear you, I see you, I understand, and you are not alone. I think that is the sad thing, but also a weird blessing as well, is that everyone has their thing. Everyone has their trouble. That one thing, or that two things, three things, whatever it is that everyone has their thing that hurts. And it brings us all together in a weird way. And it shows that we're all human. And even though we're all living our own lives, have our own struggles, our demons, that we're still connected. And we still all need love and support and help, or just simply someone to listen, someone to say it's okay, even if it's not okay. And someone to just love you through it, through the bad, not just the good. So that's what I'm here to do. And I want to let despite you feeling any of these hard, negative, tough emotions, that you're not alone and you're still worthy of happiness and love and peace and acceptance and patience. You still deserve all of those things. Whatever trouble or trial, whatever season of life you're in, however this time of year affects you, you still deserve a helping hand, a tight, 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 warm hug, and a kiss right on your forehead. Hairbrush. Coffee's making my throat make funny noises. It's a funny thing because for me, I'm starting to notice as I get older and wiser. This part is really there we go. The more I realize that things just affect me so much differently now. It can be, stress from just normal life on top of emergencies like health, my health, my dog's health, my husband's health, my parents, on top of, just financial, on top of, I mean, the list goes on, and that's the crazy part about growing up, is that you really realize everyone has their thing, and you don't feel like you're in it until you're in it. And it doesn't matter what time of year it is. Sometimes, like, yes, I want to enjoy the holidays. I want to spend time with people. I want to relax and be at peace. But then you realize, oh, life doesn't really work like that. So, I don't know, for me personally, I have been struggling with trying to keep up with everything, while in pain, physically, emotionally, while trying to work, while trying to help people and take care of my family. There's just a lot. And sometimes I grieve and I really miss the past where, none of this was a thing yet. But even back then there were things, growing up and when I was single and alone, and you long and you crave the life you're living now. And then you realize stuff happens even in your dream life that you can't control, that makes you sad, depressed, anxious and lonely and defeated. So that's my rambly portion. Just want to also share that even though I film videos or I post a picture, I'm struggling too. And it might be a little different than you and you and you and you. But it's just as real, just like yours is just as real. Yeah. I think the last thing I really just wanted to say was take care of yourself. Put your needs and your health, mental, physical, emotional health first. Create healthy boundaries. Starting today, through the holidays, as long as you need it, through the winter. Keep yourself warm. Do things that bring you some sort of happiness and joy. Keep your heart open. Help when you can. Protect your peace. And just know that whatever you're going through, whatever you feel during this time, no one can take that away from you. But just know you're not alone. And it's all gonna be okay. Because it's all gonna be okay. I just realized my nails match. So that's all I wanted to chit chat about today. I hope this video maybe brought you some type of peace, or I don't know, just maybe helped you think about some things a little more clearly, or just distracted you for 20 minutes. Because I'm also